I guess I should say welcome to Finland again.
Thank you.
Because I think you were here last time, like 2 years ago, almost like...
Last year.
Last year?
Yes.
Playing one of show.
I come every year.
What's so special about Finland?
It's not Finland, it's Mäntyharju.
Mäntyharju.
And yeah, I've great memories of Finland over the years. I've come here many times with my tours, and wonderful memories of being here with Iron Maiden. And I wanted to come back, and nobody would book me, and one of my fans got in touch and said, please come to Finland. And I said, well, no one in Finland will book me. No promoter wants me, nobody wants to see me in Finland. And he said, well, I'll book something. And he went to his local pub and another pub, and he explained who I was, and I managed to come and play 2 shows acoustic with Thomas Faison, who does Nylon Maiden. One was in Mäntyharju, I can't remember the other one, and then we got on with the owner of the pub that we'll play in Mäntyharju, and he said, well, come back Full Metal next time, and we managed to do that. So I've managed to come to Finland every year, not playing Helsinki, playing Mäntyharju, and we do 2 days there. The Saturday night we do the Full Metal set, and on the Sunday we do an acoustic set for the mums, so fans can bring their mothers to the gig. And so it's been Mother's Day twice, and I think this year is Mother's Day. Yeah. And that's it really. So it's because of my fan Mika, who first arranged those couple of acoustic gigs, that I've been able to come to Finland, and then I've kept coming and going to Mäntyharju and a couple of other places, and then we managed to, last year we got a gig here on the Rocks, and the man that was running it then did a fantastic job of promotion, and we had 200 people, and it just went great. And last year when we were here, he said, well, I know the 3 dates for next year, and we booked it then. So last year we booked this year, and we're very, very excited about it.
Yeah. There's this place called Bar Crowy in Mäntyharju, right?
No.
No? It's not called Bar Crowy?
I don't think so. I'll have a look.
Yeah, I was just checking. It's people like that, Bar Crowy.
That might be the pronunciation.
Yeah, Crowy.
Yeah, that's it, Crowy.
Yeah.
Oh, but you say Crowy. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's it. Yeah, and we go there. We do 2 gigs every year.
Yeah. Okay, what about this European tour overall? You have been touring quite a lot in many places. So
well, I started the Infinite Entanglement project 3 years ago, and it came from the idea of a book. I started to write a short story, and it turned out to be a bit longer. And when we got together to start writing for a new album, I said, I really want to try these ideas that I've had from my short story, from this book idea. And I worked with Chris and a couple of other writers that I work with, and it went really, really well. But then we had too much, and when I looked at it, it wasn't one album, it was one story, but it would be 3 albums. At the beginning of the journey itself, endure and survive, and then the end of the journey, arriving on the new world and finding the redemption of William Black. And so I said at that time, I want to do 3 albums, I want to bring it out 1st of March each year, and I want to tour every spring in Europe for these 3 years.
Yeah.
And that's what we did, because I'm completely independent, and I have a great manager who believes in the artistic side of music and my artistic and my creative vision, that he said, okay, then we'll try it. And that's what we've done, and this is the 3rd part. This tour is the 3rd tour of the Infinite Entanglement series. It's the 3rd album of the series, and we'll go into as many places as we can. And then on the 25th and 26th of May, we record this set list for a live DVD, live album, which we're producing ourselves.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool idea. Yeah, I really like the idea. I also noticed that you have also played some of these acoustic sets, like you just told me. So how do you actually feel, playing acoustic and...
Well, it's classical acoustic, so Thomas Faison plays a classical acoustic guitar, and sometimes we have violinist Anna Bacher with us, and it's a different set list. It's not like Unplugged, where you're playing what you would basically play on a heavy metal guitar on a steel string acoustic. We make different arrangements, and many of the songs are different as well in the set list. So it's a different way to look at it. It's two parts of my personality. The acoustic, classical acoustic side is using your whole voice as an instrument. There's much more space there. So all of the different textures of my voice that go with the lyric. So you've got the melody, the lyric, the texture of the voice, the classical sound, which is a lot of flamenco when we do it, very exciting. And that presentation, it's a different thing, and many people don't know what to expect. They think it's going to be two guys sitting on stools, but it's absolutely not that. It's a very passionate and involving show when we play our classical acoustic set. So I really enjoy both, and I do my full metal, which is full of power. It's a monster that comes and grabs you in the night. It's a nightmare that you live through and then feel your heart taken from your chest and breathed upon and put back into your chest, and hopefully you walk home thinking, oh, wow, that was a great experience. I have been a part of the Blaze Bayley show. And when you come to the acoustic, classical acoustic, then you are seduced in another way. It's a more gentle seduction, but at the end of that, hopefully you go home and go, now I'm in love with Blaze Bayley.
That's a great story. But is basically your audience the same that will come to
yes,
see
it is. It's changing slightly, but it is. I don't play the same venues at all, but it is many of the same people, and we seem to be getting now some people that aren't really interested in heavy metal, but they really enjoy my classical acoustic side. So now the two audiences seem to, there's a certain core in the middle, but from the edges they come. So more people come from the heavy metal side, they come from the Sabaton and the Iron Maiden and that side of heavy metal and Saxon, and then from the acoustic they start to come from the big singers and from more classical and things, and John Williams and people like that.
And even grandpas and grandmas are welcome.
Well, everybody's always welcome, and the range of my fans at my heavy metal shows goes from very young. Many people bring their kids because they know that I don't take drugs of any kind, and everything is about the music. I'm independent. It's all about making that music come alive and being passionate about it. So many people bring their kids to see Blaze Bayley as the first concert, and there are people that have loved music for years and really like it, and people in their late 60s and 70s that come. I have fans that old and they enjoy it, and it's different really, just a few different people that come to see the classical acoustic side.
Actually your crowd is actually very wide, because you can see all these older Maiden fans with their kids, and then there's this whole new generation of people coming to your shows and just enjoying, Blaze Bayley. But you